morning to you. Here we are, 10 to 8 on a sleepy Saturday at the end of April. And everyone, we're on the Norfolk coastal path. This is 86 miles from Hunstanton in Norfolk, going down to Hopton, which is more along the east coast. 86 miles, so really looking forward to it. Look at the weather. And at the moment we're at Home Next to Sea. So we finished the Pedder's Way at Home Next to Sea, and we did the 2.5 mile walk into Hunstanton, where we had a nice pub lunch, a couple of beers. So that bit of the walk was done yesterday. So what we decided to do was to get a bus back to Home Next to Sea, pitch up somewhere and continue the official day one of the Norfolk coastline today. But we have had an absolute result, in so much as last night when we got the bus back to home, we were walking down the road, got chatting to a lady, and she said, why don't you use our garden? So we looked at each other and said, yes, please. She had a water tap outside. Wonderful, wonderful lady. Lovely husband who made us a cup of tea this morning, and just did it out of the kindness of their hearts. And that's absolutely so refreshing and really, really nice. I won't put any of her pictures onto this YouTube channel of the house or the setup or anything like that, but it was really, really nice. So that set us up for the day. Here we are in Holme. There's a slight diversion, only about half a mile, which takes us through the village itself. But as you can see, I mean, it's a great place. Lovely houses around here, I'll tell you. Definitely some money around here, that's for sure. So thank you very much to the couple for allowing us to use their garden last night. So the pub that we were at last night, the White Horse. If you're finishing the Pedder's Way, come here, come to the pub. That's it. Lancaster's that way. Burnham is just over there. These are the Deepdale marshes. Going out to the Norfolk coastline, which is over there. here we are. Day 2 of the Norfolk coastline. We're at Burnham Market, bright and breezy, at about 8:30. Burnham Market, also known as Chelsea-on-Sea. Some very well-to-do, well-heeled people here in and around, and I'm not surprised, especially with the prices of some of the beers in some of the pubs here. But that's another story. Lovely little village. Come here, really nice. Some lovely little shops actually. Campsite was just about quarter of a mile, half a mile up the road. Really entertaining chap who owns the place. So it was all good in the hood. Right, so we're onwards and upwards today. We're going to catch the bus back to where we left it yesterday, and we're going to go up to Blakeney today. So probably about 15 or so miles, something like that. It should be good. So right, let's go. So Burnham over Easthaith in the distance now. Burnham Marshes. And the creek. Gun Hill. And on to Wells Next to Sea, that direction. That is quite something.
Sort of straight behind the back of his truck. But I think we'll go round his nose.
Yeah, you've done some door flipping there.
So there we are, Galley Hill Farm. Lovely. So non-electric pitch, £8 per person per night. Bargain. We were just there. Probably about 3/4 of a mile back to Blakeney and onto the path. So onwards and upwards. Cheers, Galley Hill. Anyone doing the coastal path or in the area just wanting a base, this is the place. And I don't know whether you can see over the edge, but views over to the rapeseed fields and the sea beyond. Superb. So sleepy Blakeney. It's a bank holiday Monday. So I doubt very much is going on. A couple of shops in that direction and a pub. King's Arms. So the White Horse that we went to yesterday was sort of just up here to the right up the high street. Another very picturesque, quaint, typical Norfolk boating village. As Paul Messner would say, does it get any better than this? Do you know what? I don't think so. So here we are, just entering Clay, Next to Sea. Again, another lovely village with little shops, lots to do. But the National Trail takes us almost straight out again. So there's a quick, tempting view of clay. So I guess if you want to stop off here longer, you certainly can. So not for the faint-hearted, but here we are, just after Clay, which is over there. You come up the coastal footpath again, and you're on the shingle beach. And we've now got 4 miles of this. So, if you're doing the coastal walk, be mindful of that. I think by the A road, coming out of Clay, there's a small path that's a lot easier, so that might be worth a go. However, this is the official route, made up by people that just want to inflict pain on poor old walkers, and that'll be me. Right, onwards and upwards, let's go. So as we leave Sheringham, up the Beeston bump, and it trigs the trig. There we go, another one done. So here we are, just coming into East Runton after a great walk from Sheringham. And the walk comes down here, but we are switching off at this junction, doing all right, because we are going to Manor Farm. And there's a sign there that says Manor Farm, 3/4 of a mile this way. Morning my lovelies, so here we are, day 4 on the Norfolk coastal path. The penultimate day, just been to Manor Farm in East Runton. Great farm, great facilities here, so big thumbs up, thank you. 15 miles yesterday from Blakeney, and we've got a big one today of about 23 miles to Wrexham. So looking forward to it. Everything's good. My kit and my tent are starting to smell of body odour, but on the plus side, it's not quite as bad as the overwhelming smell of deep heat, because that's masking everything at the moment. So happy days, onwards and upwards. Everything else is good, and there we go. There's our path. Harry in front. He's been the leader. He's got young legs, so let him crack on ahead. The weather and the views have been absolutely spectacular. East Runton, cheerio. I'll catch up with you soon. Take care. Here we go, everyone. So we're at Cromer Pier. This is the original end of the Norfolk Coastal Path, which would have taken it to, I don't know, about 50 or so miles. I've never been here before. This looks quite smart. That looks fun. That is fun. Look at that. So peaceful. So the route just past Stanley takes you down onto the beach. If you can, walk near the shoreline because the sand's a lot harder. Beyond the barriers it's soft sand, and you really make a meal out of it if you go that way. But it is one of those parts of the path that once you're committed, you're committed. It's all cliff face, so no route up. We're here mid to late morning, and I think we've timed it absolutely perfectly. So the tide seems to be going out. There's a lovely breeze coming off the sea. Happy days. I think next stop is Bacton, that direction. Let's go. And here we are, day 5 of 5 on the Norfolk coastline. So last night we stayed just outside a place called sea paling. A little bit cool, a little bit cloudy. Absolutely ideal weather for walking. It's been great. I've thoroughly enjoyed this walk. And also to young Harry as well, who's led from the front. So good lad. So I've not had to do a great deal of map reading. All I've done is follow, which is great. So the walk all in all, as I said, just over 130 miles. We've been fortunate to do it in just about 8 days. I was minded last night that whilst I'm fortunate enough to take all this time off in one, get the route done as a one, and camping. The key thing is, especially with these videos and photos that I take, is just to let people know what the outside is like, to try and get out to your local green space. If you've got access to transport, try and venture further afield. And if you can do a trail like this, you know, it doesn't have to be in one go. We've met loads of people that just do day hikes, a little section at a time. We've got people like ourselves that backpack it because we're cheapskates. But we met people, I don't mean cheapskates, because we enjoy doing it. And it's all part of the journey. But there are people that do bed and breakfasts. As I said, they come, do a day trip and then go home again. It doesn't matter how you do it. Key thing is that you get out and enjoy what's outside. And it is glorious. And also understanding the country, you know, whatever you bring, you take away with you. You know, that's really important. Probably got about 16 or 17 miles to do today. So we started at 7:30. And after a good night's sleep, it's always nice to think, you know, this is the final push, the final sort of walk. So we're just making the most of it and taking it all in. The smells, the sights, what you can hear, what you can see and touch. So no, it's been absolutely fantastic. So another big tick in the box. Onwards and upwards, my friends. Onwards and upwards. I will catch you soon. Take it easy. So I think this is just past Horsey, on the way to Winterton. You can't get too close, but I don't know whether you can see the seal colony. Look at that, just right by the shoreline. Never seen that before. And the same the next point down. So Hemsby just in the distance there. Tide's out. What a surprise, more beach walking though. California's up there somewhere. I'm sure there's going to be some sort of California dreaming. Off up some stairs. And then on to Scrapby. And further on to Great Yarmouth. So as you can see, the tide's coming in a bit. Getting a bit stormy. Wouldn't want to be out in this. And there's the ice cream van. Gets in there. Good lad. Look at that. Hey. In all weathers. You sir are a hero. Look at that. Hey. He's going to get you your Mr. Whippy in a plate. There in a jiffy. rain or shine. So for all of you thinking of doing the Norfolk coastline, do it, do it, do it. Absolutely fantastic, beautiful views, lovely people, great food, great drink, places to stay, as in sort of campsites and B&Bs and hotels if that's your choice. The only thing I would say is obviously be mindful of the fact there is sand walking and shingle walking, and not just a little bit. There's quite a few miles of it, so it can take its toll on the legs a little bit, but it's worth it in the end, absolutely. And these are some of our end views. Not too shabby, not too shabby at all. Harry with a huge look of excitement. I've told him we're going to have fireworks, we're going to have cheerleaders, we're going to have all sorts. I've organised the works, the absolute works. Can you see the finger post? No, thought not. So, when you finish or when you start though, this is the post. This is what you want. That is it. Hey, that is it. Fucking hell. Oh, we've done it. Cheers.
Cheers. Good work.
All the best. Yeah, that was good. There we go.
Oh, done.
Oh, two knackered men. At the end of the Norfolk coastal path, it's been brilliant. So 46 miles on Pedder's Way, 86 miles on the coastal path. We're absolutely done and in search of a beer. We'll see you on the next one. Cheers then.
Bye. Like and subscribe.